Hi folks, welcome again to the channel. Juan here from Physical Media EU, and today we have this Japanese release of Moonlight to review. Hello again, and thanks for tuning in for this review of Moonlight. Before we continue, I'd like to invite you to subscribe to the channel if you're interested in physical media, especially Blu-ray and 4K reviews, but also some vinyl soundtracks, as you can see back there. You can also find me on Instagram with the same handle, Physical Media EU, where I will post detailed pictures of this release we are about to review. Let's begin with it. So, as I was saying, this is a Japanese release, even though it says Moonlight here in traditional letters, but here you can see in the spine it's written in Japanese, and then here is the back. So this release has a sleek cover. You can see here. Once removed, we have the Blu-ray disc and this little booklet. So let's take a look at those real quick. Here's the booklet, front and back. And the booklet is written in Japanese, which I don't read myself, so cannot really read the booklet, unfortunately. But what I have done in other occasions is to use the camera feature of Google Translate and go over these interviews in this case, right? First we have a director's interview and then with the writer. So yeah, the booklet is not too big as maybe you can find it on other releases, but still very nice to have it. Then also the case came with this little C card. Right, you can see there technical details here of the disc and so on. We will go over this in a second. Then we have the Blu-ray case, which has the title in Japanese here in the front. I think it's a very beautiful cover, also with a clear case. I think it looks very nice. Here is the back, and you have also the same technical details as in the C card that came with the package. And now moving on, you can see there the Blu-ray disc here, and the other disc on this side is a DVD. It has this little publicity, I think. As you can see here, it says Blu-ray Plus DVD, and here there's a promotion for another movie. Here again you can see both discs. What is very interesting, or I thought, I first watched the movie from the Blu-ray, and then to compare qualities I thought of like, okay, I will just like play some chapters from the DVD, see how it goes. But to my surprise, the DVD disc actually doesn't contain the movie, but it's the whole disc of bonus features, and we'll go over the bonus features a little later on the video. So for now, let's begin with picture quality. As I mentioned, this is a Blu-ray disc, not 4K, even though this movie does have a 4K disc, which I have not watched, but I think it's the kind of movie that doesn't benefit too much from the features of 4K. So that's why I decided to go for a fancier version, but in Blu-ray. So the picture in the Blu-ray actually looks quite sharp, looks nice, but the colors in some scenes at least looks a little washed. So I am not very impressed by the quality of this Blu-ray, but I think that for the visuals of this movie is probably good enough. Regarding audio tracks, for the English track is a DTS HD, which I thought it sounds very good. This movie has a very beautiful soundtrack, and I think it played really well in this audio track. Now, about the subtitles, unfortunately this only has Japanese subtitles. At the same time, the movie likely is in English, so if you are comfortable with watching movies without subtitles, it's good. That's normally how I watch them. But if you need subtitles, this release is probably not the best for you. But even though this release comes from Japan, the discs are actually multi-region, and I could play them no problem with my European player. Now, about the bonus features that come on the DVD disc, which of course DVD won't have the same quality as the Blu-ray, but many times that's also how the bonus features are, especially in deleted scenes and so on. So in the bonus disc, of this release. It has making of movie. Then also there's a little documentary about the score of the movie. There's another video about how it was to film this movie in the city of Miami. And lastly, a collection of interviews. The same as before, the content is in English, but the subtitles unfortunately only in Japanese. So in my case, turn the subtitles off and just watch the content in English. Now, one thing to mention are the other releases of this movie. The standard release, I think like this movie has a very beautiful cover, but in the standard release of the Blu-ray and the 4K, because this movie had several nominations, even actually they won the Oscar for Best Picture in 2017. In the standard releases, one can find that they normally put those things on top of the cover. So here you can say like 6 Golden Globe nominations and like, I don't know, Oscar winner, Best Picture film, whatever. And I really don't like when they do that. I think it ruins the cover when it has those things. So for those of us collectors who want to have fancier versions, I think that the best version there is out there, sadly sold out, is the version from Plain Archive, also Blu-ray. That version is super nice. You can see the image here on the corner. I think that version looks super good, but it's sold out, so if you want to get it, you need to go for resale, for example on eBay, and get it for a lot of money. I normally don't like to buy movies that way, so this movie has been on my head for a while, and one day I found it on Amazon Japan, this new release. I think it looks very good. The price is much cheaper than the resale of eBay. Yeah, sure, the release is not as nice. Plain Archive makes amazing releases. This is not exactly to compare to that one, but I think it's a much nicer release than a standard one. So I went for this one. I bought this one on Amazon Japan. Got it delivered in Europe, no problem. It arrived just in a few days. Luckily, Amazon charges the VAT directly when you buy from them. That means that you don't get any extra things when the package arrives to your country. Okay, so that was it for the review. Remember, I will post detailed pictures of this release on Instagram, where you can find it with the same handle, Physical Media EU. And also, if you like the video, please consider subscribing to the channel for more videos like this. Lastly, I would love to hear in the comments if you have watched this movie, if you like it, if you have any versions like this, or if you plan to get this Japanese one. And of course, thank you so much for watching, and see you all at Okie Dogs.